All right, check this out. If this works, I'm a genius. Oh my god, I think it's gonna work.
Oh, it did work.
Wow. I mean, there's always a way. You just gotta think, right? Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we are, of course, continuing this little adventure in Aether Raids for the week. So today, my guest commentator is going to be LinkKing7. LinkKing, how you doing?
What's up? Yeah, that's blast of the past. Someone using my Gamefaqs name.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I first found you from. So, I mean, of course, the YouTube stuff came after, but I mean, I was just a little old dude on YouTube. Lubu is also on Gamefaqs too. That's how I found out about him.
There's a bunch of people back from the Gamefaqs days. It's just like the old crowd, pretty much.
Yeah, I still use Gamefaqs to this day to like just gather up info when I'm doing my data mine videos. Because sometimes the info gets posted there before it's on the subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, shoutouts to Gamefaqs. That's where
I pop my head in. I pop my head in every now and then to check
Yeah.
on some of the old forums.
Yeah, but most of the time the conversations are like... I remember when the latest seasonal banner came out, it was just most of the people just trying to debate whether or not Chrom is actually gay. So...
I mean, I think that's Twitter as well. So,
Yeah.
it's not the only spot.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't really feel like getting into those types of conversations, but regardless. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and start by taking a look at my defense replay for the day, and then we're going to do 2 fights. So, we take a look at these 2 on the previous video. So, we got a new one here. We got Jado. Minus 19, that's livable. I don't care too much about that. It's usually only when I'm getting like minus 55 or over that's when the defense losses really start to pile up. But 19, I can live with that. All right, we did get
Are you trying to go for like top ranks in AR now, so your defenses really matter, or what is it that you're trying to do?
I mean, I just coast. Like I stay in the vault every season, and I'm typically top 1K or top 3K. But in that same regard, I just play it just to get it done with. I'm not taking it like super hyper seriously. We of course have 7 ladders now, so I feel like even if I get into a tight spot against a really tough defense team, I can just mulligan with the ladder, and it doesn't really matter anyway. I feel like I've never needed 7 ladders, so yeah, I can just coast for the most part. It's not too stressful for me, so I don't really mind too much.
I remember when we had 3 ladders and you had to play double the amount of matches. Those were the days.
Yeah, before the boost feature was added, right? So
Yep.
every loss actually mattered. I actually liked that meta a little bit more than this one, because it actually felt like you had to try a lot harder.
For sure. It was more competitive.
Yeah, definitely. When Aether Raids first came out, I thought this was the best mode ever.
Absolutely. Before mythics were added and all that kind of stuff, it was like interesting.
Yup. Still to this day, I think in Fire Emblem Heroes, my most like treasured accomplishment that I've done in this game is making it into tier 21 in the first season that it was possible to do so. Because you really had to like know your shit at that time.
Well, I don't think anyone was able to do that except one person the first time we were able to do that. Most of us, I was part of that second wave. There was one person who made it in. It was actually a good friend of mine, MMM, and he was the only person in tier 21 the first week it was possible.
I'm fairly sure I was in there too. Maybe it was the second wave, but
yeah, it was the second wave. I was part of that one too.
Yeah, well, because the mythic merges at that time didn't really matter, so it was really just whoever was the best player made it into the top tier at that point. Okay, remember when Spring Breeze had 4 walls instead of these breakable tiles?
That was a fun time. I used that map the first time around.
It was like the only map people used.
Yeah.
All right.
I used the desert one a little bit too, I think.
Yeah. The desert one is still pretty good, even to this day.
Right, yeah. Because you can block off the right-hand side.
Yeah. Okay, so once again, this slot 2 catapult has just been so dominant this season because I have hit every single safety fence with this slot 2 catapult in every defense, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, we have Ascended Fiorm at +1. My team is very stacked to try and deal with her because I have Witchy Wand on Larachel, which can reset Ice Mirror so that Lysithea can Brave attack her and actually finish her off. Then we have Lake Jarn over here with attack open. The attack opening is just to get some buffs on Lysithea. I have Speed opening on Gatekeeper as well to do the same. But like the real idea here is that I've got Fortify Cavalry and Joint Hone Defense on Gatekeeper and Ninja Korin, so no matter what you do, if you try to use Elimine to, like, use False Start on either of these two, it doesn't matter, because Lake Jarn will be getting a defense bonus from somewhere. And then I can also use Rally, Attack, and Speed with Oter to get further buffs on Lake Jarn to fuel her weapon effect. So that's pretty much where we're at with this team. We did manage to get a KO. I really hope the KO is on Fiorm here.
Looks like it should be.
Yeah, it seems like it. Alright, Gatekeeper is there to block people from trying to player phase with Wings of Mercy. Alright, so we're getting the attack on Fiorm here. Interesting that Larachel actually survived that. Usually that doesn't happen, but okay.
Huh, they played turn 1 pretty safely.
Yeah, they actually made it out of there alive, so... Now I'm kind of curious, where was the KO then? Because maybe he goofed up trying to get the pots or something, but... I don't know, this is interesting.
Yeah, because this should be a fairly straightforward Regan kills Lysithea.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
He seems pretty safe, because as long as you get past turn 1, you should be okay.
Which is generally the case with these, you know, hyper-offense cav lines.
Right. Alright, so we get some healing tower action there. Man, Witchy Wand is just such a good shutdown for Ice Mirror. Because she can't really consistently activate it. Okay, so Regan with her Kanto antics gonna get out of the way after this attack, presumably. Yep. Alright, so
I still don't see it.
Yeah, where is this KO coming from? Alright,
Oh, it might be a pot sacrifice.
Maybe. Alright, so I have my gravity trap there. It's that gravity trap has been really clutch in pretty much every time I've placed it there, so I just like to have it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because it's in an annoying position where your defense is hyper offensively, so it's pushing there. So anyone who wants to try to push back is probably going to have to trigger that trap.
Yeah. And it makes a nice little choke point with the wall being there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, is Thracier going to get this KO? Oh, my God.
Oh, so that's where it comes from.
Wow, that's so unexpected. That actually
It's
happened
also,
to me. Yeah, go ahead.
It's barely killed, too. It was just like 1 HP above, so they're kind of unlucky.
Yeah, it was the perfect KO there. And it's bonus season for Thracier, so that normally wouldn't work, but this time it did.
It's crazy that Thracier is still strong enough to maintain pace with some of the meta units right now, because Thracier is like one of the first mythics.
Uh-huh. I think what it is mainly that she gets the instant desperation effect, because that really saves her. Just being able to brave attack with any tome is just so powerful.
Yeah, because she's not particularly very fast either.
Well, she does have a speed super boon, and it's mainly, I think, her base kit that makes her seem slow, because she comes with Flashing Blade 4, but you're free to give her, like, Attack and Speed Push 4 or something like that instead. Okay, so we managed to get that KO on Fiorm, which is good. That's exactly who I want to be getting all of my KOs on.
Unconventionally, but I guess, you know, we'll take those.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into some fights now, and we're going to start... Yeah, we're not going to use the boost. People have commented, why am I not using the boost? And it's like, if I use the boost, I can't do as many fights as I want to on these videos. So
They got to hear my beautiful voice for another fight, and they got to deal with it.
Yeah. All right, so we have a Far Save Hector at +7. This is...
yes, my favorite.
Yeah. Have you seen the new build that people run on him in Summoner Duels with Hardy Fighter and Deflect Magic?
I have, and I don't know if I like it. Something about Hardy Fighter on Hector, just the way I play, doesn't sit with me. But I haven't really been gaming in the meta for over a year or so, anyways. So maybe I'm in the wrong here.
Well, you did play Summoner Duels at least a little bit, so you have an idea of what people are doing.
I did, but my Brave Hector never really got that much use in Summoner Duels. See, I put together the easy mode unconventional team with Atri, Ash. I think I used Loki as well. Okay. I forget who else I had. I think I had Duo Leaf there. It was just like it's a team with no merges except Brave Hector, and just teleportation, Kanto shenanigans with Atri, and then some heavy hitters. Yeah. And I played like 7 or 8 matches. I won every single one of them, and then I was like, you know what? This is boring. I didn't touch it again.
Yeah, that's pretty much where everyone is at. We're just using like Ash and H3 antics to get the jump, and then the Kanto, and you attack somebody, and then you run back like a coward so they can't get a hit on you either. It's pretty nuts.
And there was that leadership skill. What was it that pulls the zone towards you?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I just forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called too, but that was super broken because then it made people chase you down, and then you could just pick them off with the teleportation antics. I was just like, this is all over the place.
Yeah, in my run of that season where those captain skills were available, they actually changed it for the next season where we had different captain seals. Mm-hmm. I was running the one that granted null follow-up to your unit and allies in 2 spaces, because that allowed me the freedom to just run Wind Sweep on a whole bunch of units that normally should not be able to use it, like Lysithea.
That's interesting.
So I had like Brave Lysithea, Yuri, Ninja Korin. I put Wind Sweep on all of them, so then they had null follow-up Wind Sweep, and they could like just tear through all of the Far Save units. It was pretty nasty.
Yeah, I'm sure that was infuriating for your opponents. They were just like, bro!
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's also got Brave Lucina. We got Legendary Claude. All right, Duo Dorothea. Thrasir, who I'm going to be very cautious of from this point on after seeing her take down Fiorm there. And also, in one of my fights yesterday, I did lose Fiorm to Thrasir myself. So, yeah, you got to watch out for Thrasir. All right, then we have Saros +1, and then, don't see this guy too often anymore. He doesn't have the, the Resplendent ult, so he's not getting the bonus stats. But still, Eliwood, one of the classic merge projects for everybody.
He was so common with that lunge build before near save kind of killed off lunge completely.
Pretty much. Okay, so how do I want to do this? He has 1 dancer. I can probably player phase his dancer. Well, actually, I can't, because he's got Far Save Hector. Actually, I could with melee, because he doesn't have near save. Like, if I can abuse the fence here. Like, I can attack Eliwood with Yuri and then pull back with Kanto. And then I'm sure I could do some kind of antics to get a melee unit over there. Like Regan, for example, attack Dorothea and then Kanto away as well.
Is there a rally trap on this team at all?
Let's see. Nope.
I mean, my immediate sense would be to bring a flyer and break that Dark Shrine from the mountain, and then you can just bait the Dorothea.
That is also pretty good. Yep, because no one's going to do anything there. I don't know. No, she's not going to use Future Vision, so...
But who's going to be able to attack you? They've blocked off. Like, my pet peeve back from the first day of Aether Raids is never block your units behind buildings. Always leave an avenue for them to move.
Check this out. Eliwood overlaps ranges with Dorothea on this spot. So...
Right, no, but you're going to be on the mountain, so he's not going to be able to reach you.
If I bait her with a flyer, that is. Do I have
range
any
flyer? Yeah, range flyer air. This is
I'm sure Plumeria could probably take her. Or Claude even. Claude would do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
You just got to make sure you can take care of the rest of the team with that team instead.
Uh-huh. Well, Hector still makes it kind of tricky because I wouldn't... Huh. Yeah, let's give your idea a try. I was going to approach it a little differently, but...
Yeah, no, let's hear what you were going to do. That was just my little take there.
Yeah,
my backseating.
No, it's cool. I mean, that's why you're here, right? We want to hear all the different like strategies that people can do here. I was just gonna like player phase it, like I said, I was gonna have Yuri attack Eliwood, get out of the way, and then have Regan attack Dorothea and get out of the way, and then presumably I'd be okay at that point. I'm not too sure actually how Future Vision is gonna work here, because I can bait, like you said, I could bait Dorothea with somebody here, and then let's say, all right, she has no way to jump.
She's also slot 7, so unless she's danced, she's
right,
not moving
okay.
turn 1.
That's clutch. Sometimes I don't pay attention to that, like who is actually in slot 7, so she's ending her turn. Yeah, so as long as we get rid of Hector, it seems like we should be able to do this. Alright, which team do I actually want to use, though? Let's see here. Alright, so I have Far Save of my own with the same build that I was talking about on Hector. But I don't know if that's going to work necessarily the best against Claude, because it's very heavily focused on dealing with magic units.
I'm assuming Ninja Corrin and Brave Lysithea mostly.
Right. Okay, this is what I was like thinking to do, because Erica can easily get rid of this Hector, and then I can certainly get rid. Well, actually, oh, he's got Aether on Hector instead of Bonfire. Yeah, that's easy clean for.
That's what I use.
Really?
That's my build. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my Hector build.
Why do you run Aether over Bonfire?
That's just the way I play.
Okay.
It's never failed me, and I've never looked back from the day I plus 10'd him on the first CYL banner he was on, CYL 2. I ran Aether Special Fighter Distant Defense, and I've never changed that build.
All right, well, can't argue with that.
I mean, you can. It's probably not meta anymore, but...
Well, I don't know. I like Bonfire just because you get the immediate counter with the special, so you can kill most things on the counter hit.
Yeah.
But certainly the healing from Aether is going to be useful.
It's good for longevity.
Yeah, man, I'm really thinking about this way more than I should. I'm just going to use, like, something like this, I guess. Doesn't matter. Like I said earlier, I have 7 ladders, so I'm not really worried. Okay, so Yuri, we want Yuri to player phase somebody immediately. I guess we can... Oh, maybe I could even player phase Hector on turn 1 too with Erica. So I can, like, take out 2 threats in one go.
Yeah, because that is a short side over there. They don't really cover much range.
Yeah. You gotta love the fence, right? The fence is just way too good.
It's ruining my meta.
Yeah, because I know they made the fence because Sigurd was just way too powerful. Legendary Sigurd.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like every team runs Legendary Sigurd, though. So against all of the other types of defenses, the fence is just way too good. All right, so that kind of sets me back a little. I should have probably did that a little better, but whatever. All right, let me just make sure that she can... Yeah, she can totally do it. All right, so we're just going to end our turn here. We have the fence to give us some safety. And then I can actually get rid of Dorothea with Yuri. Because
that's crazy how it just locks everyone.
Yeah, it's too much. The fence is too good.
Like, what's the counterplay to that fence?
There's none, other than get lucky with the catapult and manage to hit it.
That's crazy.
All right, so we are absolutely safe on that side. I don't think Lucina's going to manage to get me with her future vision shenanigans.
Depends on if Claude moves right or left, I would assume.
He's going to chase my flying unit, which I am fairly sure I have on the left side.
Yeah, so then I guess future vision shouldn't really be too bad.
Yeah. Well, just to, like, double up, I'm going to do that to make sure Claude goes in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. Might have been best to leave Hector for last, actually, so that I could guarantee the pots easier.
I think you'll be fine between that Azura on the right-hand side and Yuri on the left hand with Kanto. Should be okay.
Yeah, okay, so she doesn't have any odd Tempest or even Tempest nonsense, so that's fine. Alright, let's get rid of Claude here. What are your thoughts on Yuri, by the way? One of the most annoying units.
So I was uninstalled for quite a long period of time, which was while Yuri came out, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on him. I've been playing a little bit again recently, and just that movement range and all the Kanto in general just seems like a very broken skill. I was on Rival Bromains with a few people a couple weeks ago, and he was just way too easy with all the Kanto shenanigans. I was like, really? Is this what the game has become now? Is it just easy mode with all the Kanto stuff? So
yeah, I feel like Kanto was kind of a mistake in this, because if you think about it, in the main games, it makes a lot of sense because the maps are really big in the main games.
Yeah.
But as far as this is concerned, look how small this map is. So Regan, for example, she has Kanto 3. So she moves 3 already because she's a cavalry unit, and then she can move 3 more on top of that. So it's like this one unit can cover with her own movement ability from the bottom to the top of the map.
I think it was a little bit overtuned. I think they needed to, like, 1 space is fine. 3 is a little bit too much.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's put Azura over there. I'm thinking, like, if Lucina Future Visions... Oh, I can totally get out of the way. It doesn't matter.
You could also probably take a shot from her. She's not that threatening. She doesn't even have the refine.
No, she does.
She does?
Yeah, she does. And then it gets her a guaranteed follow-up, too, so...
Okay, then yeah, maybe you don't want to take a shot.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, right?
Always.
Alright, I'm gonna just Kanto myself to safety here. So no matter where she uses Future Vision, I am safe as long as I stay over here. Because Saros is gonna move to this side, because they typically don't move where there is a blockage in the lane. So, alright, let's end the turn there. Okay, she could have used Future Vision there, and actually, she could have hit my... Yeah, she could have hit my Yuri. But whatever.
Hey, it is what it is. We take the freebies when the AI wants to be dumb.
Yep.
Can't really complain about that much.
Alright, let's go ahead and dance there, and now we just got to do pot cleanup, and we are good to go.
Seems like a simple plan.
Alright, so this Saros, I like to run Odd Tempest on Saros so she can at least increase her threat range and kind of do something, but...
Yeah, it feels like it's important for the Mythics to actually be able to do some damage.
Yeah.
And if they're just kind of... Unless you're using the save ball...
Yeah.
Your Mythics kind of matter. Which, you know, guilty as charged. My defense hasn't changed from the day I made it that.
Oh, so you're still running the stall team then?
Yeah, but I don't really play Aether Raids anymore. I auto dispatch 3 times and then I surrender twice just to get the rewards.
Okay. All right, so
I give people 2 wins.
You're like absolutely tuned out of it then.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm pretty done. Like I only came back because of Ninja Shamir. I was like, I can't not come back for Ninja Shamir. Like, you know, it's like if Arvis got another form, I gotta come back for Arvis's other form.
So what if we got like Resplendent Arvis? Would you get the Fey Pass for him?
That's gonna be tough. Don't even make me think about that. That would be rough. I don't think it's gonna happen because GHB unit. Like, why would they give a GHB unit or Resplendent?
Well, they haven't so far, but I feel like we could be getting up to the point where they will at... It just makes sense, because there's a lot of popular GHB characters that people would want to get Resplendent alts.
True, but then they would probably start with the 3 houses ones, so we're good.
Yeah, so get ready for Resplendent Flame Emperor, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Alright, so Seiros, we have Harmonic Mia.
That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, Dancing Sigurd and... Not legendary Sigurd, but actual, like, regular Sigurd. I love this. Okay, we have Ethlin, we got Duma, and we have Thrasir at +5. Oh, Duma's going to hit my safety fence here, so got to watch out for that.
Kill him turn 1.
Yeah, good point. Just get rid of... He doesn't have any save skills, so I can... He doesn't even have Distant Counter either. But he does have Wary Fighter, though, so...
He's got Lightning Breath.
Oh, he good point. Okay, so he has Lightning
Breath.
Breath.
Defense. He's got Defense Res Solo, which doesn't activate. And he's got Wary Fighter. That's an interesting build.
He's probably planning for Duma being left last. Like, if I kill all his other guys and then Duma's by himself, then that's when he'd get that.
True.
Wary Fighter, though. Wary Fighter kind of messes me up, because I can't kill him with Yuri if he has that. So, let's see here. I feel like I could just easily bait this. Save for Thrasir, because Thrasir is kind of scary against the Senate.
That's also not a rally trap either, because Sigurd's just going to dance Seiros on turn 1. So,
yeah, it doesn't... She's going to end her turn, too. She has slot 7, so... I think Sigurd might actually attack if I put somebody there. And it's not like it's legendary Sigurd or anything, so... It's not going to increase the threat range of his other guys.
It is a lunger, though.
Yeah, so he could lunge me from there. Interesting he wouldn't put the bolt trap there, because that's usually how they play with lunge.
Yeah.
But, okay. Or maybe he's predicting that I'll put a unit there or something, and then he can, like, run around.
You know what? That's probably it. He's probably used to people smiting units onto the fortress tiles, which guilty as charged. That's usually what I do.
Yeah, so I guess his plan is to smite or lunge them onto the bolt trap by going around and attacking from behind.
The enemy's coming from behind!
Alright, so I'm going to just use a save team here. It seems pretty safe. Let me just...
Yeah. Did you ever play Star Fox 64?
No, I didn't.
No? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, I know about the memes, of course, like the Toad guy.
Do a barrel roll!
Do a barrel roll! Do a barrel roll! Yeah. There's more. Isn't the additional pylons thing from that, too? We have to construct additional pylons?
It might be. I can't remember. I remember do a barrel roll. I remember the enemies coming from behind.
Yeah. Like
all the Andros memes.
Uh-huh. Star Fox is pretty cool. I'm actually surprised I never really got into that.
One of the most underrated games has to be like Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. It had 4-player split screen, and you could like get in planes, you can get in the Landmaster, you could customize what weapons were and weren't allowed.
What did I allow to happen here? What's wrong with me? Oh my god.
Wow. You have your far save on the other side.
Yeah. I totally goofed that.
But you can lose a unit here and not take a point penalty too, right?
No, I will, because I'm in the vault.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Oh, remember when that was a thing? When there was like a brief window where you could lose a unit on offense and not take a penalty from it?
Yeah, I'm still living in those days. Shows you how long it's been since I've actually properly played Aether Raids.
Yeah. All right, so my fault there. I mean, not paying attention.
It's Star Fox's fault. We got sucked into the Star Fox conversation.
Yeah. Okay, this is more like what you would expect to see. So we have Catria here. We have Dancing Sigurd. We have Seiros. We got Hector with Deflect Magic. We got Mirabilis, Duolith, and then Oter. Okay, so
Killer.
Catria Ball. Usually how you deal with her is by using Elimine to shut down her weapon effect. But I don't have Elimine, so let's see here. And Duolith is a problem, but actually, the real...
Does he kill Fjorm?
He does if he has triangle attack.
Yeah, because of the quad.
Yeah, so, safer to use Hector for this, for baiting. The problem is Oter, though, surprisingly, because I actually can't tank Oter with my near save unit, which I use Pirate Surtur, because this guy actually does beat him.
Because of also triangle, I assume, advantage?
No, he just has null follow-up on his B skill, and then he starts instantly with his special for whatever reason.
Ah, okay, yes. This is one of the new units that I have not analyzed or even looked at.
Yeah, so he can be a threat to Pirate Surtur. I can't really player phase anybody because he has well, I guess Sigurd, but... Actually, could I, like, get Yuri over here somehow and then maybe, like, get him out of the way? I'm thinking,
Smite?
like, I can smite Yuri up, have him kill Sigurd, and then have, like, Plumeria dance him from this tile, and then have him use Foul Play to get back out of the way or something. Oh, he's using one of the new maps, actually. This is one of the brand new maps that they made. Very interesting. Have you seen the 2 new maps? They made 2 of them.
I have not looked at them, but... Or maybe I did see them briefly, and I was like, this doesn't look like anything new to me, or anything threatening, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, like, this one is basically just the default map, I guess you could say, because it's the 4 lanes, and then the corners are blocked by rivers.
Yeah.
And then the other one was, I guess, similar to the forest map, because you have 2, like, forest tiles that also double as defense tiles, and then it's, like, hard for cavalry units to approach there. Oh, I can probably player phase this Hector with Claude, actually. I would imagine, because...
But that Thunder Trap is definitely real.
No, but I have... Do I have a team with... Oh, actually, I don't. Oh, that sucks. I was going to say, like, I could have Yuri jump onto the trap to neutralize it with Disarm Trap, and then Foul Play in Claude to attack Hector. Actually, if this is the real trap, he's going to take chip damage on Hector and just make it easier to kill him, right?
He'll take chip damage from either one if they're real.
True. That is true, and then I can get out of the... Well, okay, he is hitting my safety fence with his catapult, so I gotta watch out for that. Very interesting. Okay,
Does everyone just put safety fence in lane 2? Is that why we saw the Duma and the catapult now?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like slot 2 is the slot to put it in, so... That means your catapults, your Dumas should go in slot 2, probably. Yeah, I'm not sure if I feel safe trying to bait this. There's definitely got to be a way to player phase it. I just have to make sure that I get rid of his catapults so I can still use my fence, and then... I'll probably try to player phase this guy. He's running Aether as well instead of Bonfire, so I can certainly player phase him with Brave Erica. Let's see, where is the team? Okay, so I'm going to try this team. I just have to make sure I get rid of that catapult, so I'll probably do it with Plumeria. And then I have to get Plumeria out of the way with somebody. Probably Thor, just reposition her with Thor. Alright, I think this should be okay. Let's give it a try.
What are your thoughts on triangle strategy? I know you mentioned you guys talked about the direct in the last couple.
Right, yeah. So they actually showed a couple of games. I know you did a video talking about the leaks for Fire Emblem specifically. And
yeah,
absolutely none of those leaks turned out to be true because we got Warriors too. So
I'm glad they didn't come true. I was like, I'm vindicated, man. These leakers are full of shit.
yeah, so you didn't want that 2-in-1 combo pack with FE4 and 5?
Unpopular opinion, I actually think it could work. It would be extremely ambitious, but it can work.
I think it could work too. It's just that they would have to completely redesign a lot of the core functions for both of the games to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 and 5 doesn't work because of how radical the differences in gameplay are. 6 and 7, similar gameplay. 9 and 10, similar gameplay. 4 and 5, completely different games.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like that combo doesn't work. Story-wise, sure, maybe. But you would need to sacrifice one of the two games to cater. There is a theory that I have that they could break down 4's large maps into smaller bits.
I think
and
that's
that
what
way
they would have to do that.
They could do it, and it wouldn't super detract from the plot or the gameplay experience. Well, actually, no, it would, because sometimes there's things going off in the distance that you kind of need to have on the map for context. But it's possible. Would I like to see 4 and 5 done in one? Probably not. 6 and 7 could be done. 9 and 10 totally easy.
Yeah. See, the thing about 4 is that, well, I think it would be similar to Gaiden and Echoes, where Echoes is almost a completely different game, in my opinion, because they just changed so much about it. Have you played Gaiden?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, so you probably know more about it than me, because I never played Gaiden, but I did play Echoes, and at least from what limited knowledge I know of Gaiden, Echoes is a completely different game.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing is they kept like the basic census of the story, and that's about it.
They kept the worst part, which was the maps. They didn't change the maps.
Oh, okay.
That's why the map design is so bad in the game, because they were like, we're going to change everything, but we're going to keep the maps. And I'm just like, yeah, you guys are changing everything. You might as well fix the map design a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty awkward. Why would they do that then?
I think they wanted to keep some semblance of similarity with the original game, and so they kept the maps. But the story's been modified. Like Berkut isn't in the original story, for example.
Right.
You know, he was a great addition, spiced things up a little bit, but he wasn't there originally.
Right. Okay, this is going to be like the most complicated turn 1 ever. So I have to reposition Plumeria with Erica. Then I'm going to move her over here with Kanto, have Plumeria break this catapult, and then I have to get Yuri onto this trap so that he can use Foul Play on Erica from over there. Actually, does this even work? Because I don't even know if this works, because if I Kanto with Erica, she's not going to be able to Kanto out after she attacks Hector.
Why? Oh, okay, because you've already used it.
Yeah, right. And I have to get rid of this catapult, or else I can't just player phase him turn 1, so...
Why don't you smite her from somewhere else, or repo her from somewhere else?
I don't have smite on this team.
Smite's the best skill in Fire Emblem Heroes after Life and Death 4. Come on, man, you gotta learn your lessons here. These are basics. I
usually run it in light season, but... because of Regan
I'm just
having...
giving you a hard time.
Yeah, but like Regan having Kanto, it's like you could use reposition basically to do anything, so I've just fallen over to using reposition with Kanto on this season as opposed to smite. Basically gives you the same effect for the most part.
So I mean, if Erica is in Duo Azura's slot and she gets repoed up,
if Erica's in, like here, you said?
No, swap Erica and Yuri. Right? If you repo her up, then get Yuri up there somewhere, you can still foul play out, right? And do the Kanto thing.
Well, I have to also... Okay, so...
Get Plumeria up there?
So let's
Doesn't your Thor have...
She has Gale. Oh, Thor could probably player phase Hector and then Gale Force out of the way. It's just that should be over here, and she's in range.
Well, what I was thinking is, why don't you let Thor do the repoing for Plumeria to break the catapult instead?
So like that, and then attack there.
And then and then wouldn't Yuri still be able to somehow get up there with Erica up there as well?
The thing is, okay, so I have to also reposition Yuri to use foul play because he has to end up on this tile. And then Erica specifically has to be on either of these tiles.
Okay, so I'm just thinking about out loud here, and maybe this is stupid, but if Regan and Azura swap spots, right?
Hold on.
Okay, never mind. Kanto doesn't work if you're danced.
No, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
As long as you don't already use it, right?
Right, yes. That's exactly it.
So if Azura and Regan swap spots, or maybe it doesn't even matter, but you can move Yuri one up and then dance and then repo Erica, right? And then that works.
I think, honestly, I think it's probably best to just player phase this on turn 2, even though I'm not going to have the fence, because there's no way for me to actually player phase Hector on the same turn that I break the catapult. It doesn't look like. So, and then as soon as I break this catapult, Lif is going to be in range to attack Plumeria.
Oh, fair enough. Even if the fence locks him down, or will the fence not work?
It's not going to work because he would be in attack range of Plumeria over there.
Oh, okay, because she can also...
Yeah, so I'm just going to have to do this on... You see? So then he would be able to attack her, and then I'm going to have to do this on turn 2, actually. Then I got to deal with double dancers, but I should be able to sneak my units out of the way somehow. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well, try to break some structures. Yeah, just give myself a little bit more room to work with.
Does Plumeria not just die here?
No, I'm going to dance Thor and then repo her out.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah, so we got to do this on turn 2. Hopefully I can even do it. I don't know. If I had Elimine, I'd absolutely be able to do it because I could lock out Catria, but we don't need Elimine over here. We just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so now I need Erica there. I have to dance her. It's going to be a pretty complicated one, but... Maybe it's best to do Thor, actually, because Thor is going to Gale Force. Well, he's got Special Fighter, actually, so... Yeah, Thor wouldn't be able to Gale Force there, but she could actually Gale Force Seiros. Okay, Huh. Yeah, you know what? Because this isn't a turn 1 trap. Oh, it is actually. Okay, now it's become a turn 1 trap because Seiros is going to end her turn, Sigurd is going to move over there and dance, and then Sigurd's attack range will extend down, so then...
Things are going to move.
Yeah. Lif is going to then rally on Sigurd from over here, and then Mirabilis is going to jump to Lif and dance him. Yeah, actually, it probably would have been best to use the save team for this, because I would have been able to bait Lif away from Catria, so he wouldn't be getting triangle attack there. Should have looked a little bit more deeply into this being like such a layered trap, but...
I still think you could have probably got that turn 1 thing.
What I was trying to do before with Erica?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't really. In hindsight, it's 2020, but...
Yeah. All right, so... Huh.
You probably just got to get out the way here, no?
Yeah, I have to be able to dance both of these guys. I don't necessarily know that I can right now. Hold on. Actually, here's another thought. If Lif is over here to rally, or he's going to be over here to rally Sigurd, then his attack range is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So maybe the play is to have his team break formation so that I can get a cleaner shot at the player phase next turn. So as long as I can escape Lif's attack range from here, it's going to be pretty tight to get all these units out of the way, but I think I might be able to.
I mean, it looks like the units on the right-hand side can easily shift.
Yeah, it's just these guys that are going to have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lif over here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So where Azura is a safe spot for Thor to stand. Let's see if I do something like this. Right, so we want you over there. This guy over here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so Plumeria has to get out of the way as well. Let's see if I do that. I'm going to have to repo her with Regan and then... Okay, so let's do that. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, this is safe. Actually, also, I believe Erica can bait Lif because she has null follow-up. Let's see here. Okay.
Nifty. So that means he's only hitting twice.
He'd only hit once, in fact, because he's not going to have triangle.
He's away from Catria.
Yeah, he's going to come in. So, hold on. Let's see here. How does she get her null follow-up? At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants all stats of 5 during combat, gets 30% damage reduction, and also... Okay,
that's only player phase.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, man. They couldn't give it to her if she had the HP requirement, too.
You want to give her even more tools, man? She's got enough in the tool shed right now.
Yeah. Okay, man, I really got to get Plumeria out of the way then. Or maybe... Dude, there's like 17 revelations I've had looking at this defense, but... Maybe Plumeria tanks Lif?
I highly doubt that.
She's got a lot of res. She's getting... What is she getting? Okay, she gets 7 res there. She gets 5 from... Or 4 from there. Lif is getting...
A lot.
A lot, yeah. He's going to be there. 1, 2, 3. He's not going to be in 3 spaces, though, of an ally. So... Oh, okay. So look at this. Lif is over there. He gets danced by Mirabilis. 1, 2, 3. There's no unit in 3 spaces. So he doesn't get his guaranteed follow-up. And he's not getting his all stats up 6 either. So Plumeria actually could bait Lif.
I guess we got to give it a shot. Just make sure everyone else is out of the way.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so...
Yeah, next to Yuri and next to the Dark Shrine.
Alright, I mean,
Thank you, God and pray.
Here goes nothing. Alright, check this out. If this works, I'm a genius. Oh my god, I think it's gonna work.
Oh, it did work.
Wow. I mean, there's always a way. You just gotta think, right?
Strategy games in a nutshell.
Alright, hopefully no one has Wings of Mercy. I didn't actually account for that. And now look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. This guy is away from everyone, so I can player phase now.
Just kill everything now.
Yep.
Easy.
Wow, that's disgusting. She can't player phase him?
He's got so much defense, that's why.
That's why I love this guy so much. He's such a tank. It's actually disgusting how tanky he is. Right about now would be a good time to have Gale Force Erica, actually, but I guess we can't have everything, right?
I mean, you'll want the Luna to kill Hector later on anyways, so maybe don't ask for that just yet.
Right. Okay, Thor is very important here. Actually, you know what? If I attack first with this guy... Actually, no, that's not going to work. Or will it? Huh. Let's see.
I mean, what's Regan doing? Realistically, she can only chip Saros or Lif. You can just have her take out Lif.
She has Wings of Mercy, though, so I could do some shenanigans to get her to attack somebody.
Fair.
You know, I feel like I could probably bait Sigurd, too, so... Catria would jump. Let's say I get rid of these three, right? So then Catria jumps to Sigurd and uses... Oh, she doesn't have Rally. Oh.
No.
Okay. Alright, so I can actually kill these three and then bait Sigurd after that.
Yeah, probably. He doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, only thing...
Can't get danced either.
Yep, so the only thing I would have to do is then get Plumeria to where Yuri is standing, so she is not in range. Yeah, and then Sigurd hits really hard, though. This is one of the strongest dancers in the game. Okay, I think we should...
I mean, you could probably keep Plumeria on the left-hand side if you block Sigurd from moving there. Like, put a unit where Lif is, and Sigurd can't get to that side.
Okay, I think... Let's just start by getting rid of some of these threats. Wow, he can't do it either. Oh my god. Lif's tankiness is just absurd. That's what makes him such a threat. Okay, so I specifically have to just get rid of this guy with probably Regan?
Makes sense to me.
Because it's Erica and Regan are the only ones that can kill him right now, so might as well. Okay, so let's put her over there, I guess. So everyone is safe except for Plumeria's spot. Alright, we gotta get rid of this guy. So what's the best way to do that? I could probably Gale Force 2 with Thor is the thing. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I can foul play Yuri into Thor and then have her player face Saros and she's going to activate Gale Force then. After that, I can probably player phase Oter as well. It's just that... What I really need to do here is just tank Sigurd.
Oh, you do that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That works too.
And then...
I have to still get her out of the way, though. Yeah, Yuri's foul play wouldn't be able to save her. Well, wow, you can kill Oter. That's interesting. Azura.
I mean, none of these get one shot by Sigurd, do they? I doubt it.
You have any idea how hard this guy hits? So he gets.
I don't.
He gets. Attack and res up 6. Where does he get... Actually, hold on. You might be right. So, hold on. Let's see here. He's not getting any attack bonus here. So, he's at 53 plus 5. But there's nowhere that he's getting plus 5. Whoever was giving that to him is already dead.
That's Mirabilis' dance. That'll be over, right?
Right. So, after she dances, he gains the attack up 5. So,
oh no, that was the rally from Duolif, or was that the defense? I forget which one it was.
No, he had rally defense res.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it was Plumeria's or Mirabilis' dance that gave him the attack up 5. So, what I have to do here is... Basically, I can actually tank him, I think, because he's only going to have 59 effective attack from his weapon. I feel like Erica can handle that at that point. And then Sigurd... Okay, so what we have to do is maybe kill Aether with Azura. I can use Foul Play to get Azura out of that range. I can attack Saros and then Kanto back with her.
You should kill Sigurd and tank Mirabilis.
Is there a way for me to kill Sigurd, though, on this turn?
Yeah, I think so. So I guess Yuri could probably kill him. Right?
Sure, if I could get him over there.
Shouldn't be a problem. If you kill Saros with Erica.
Uh-huh.
And then Kanto back. Foul Play with Yuri. Dance with Plumeria. Kill Aether with Azura.
Uh-huh.
And then Yuri should be able to get in range and kill Sigurd. Right?
But then who's in attack range of his other guys after that?
Just Yuri in range of Mirabilis. Because what I'm thinking is you don't want Catria to move down first and then get danced by Mirabilis afterwards. Yeah?
Good point.
So just let me walk through my logic, and then you can tell me. So if Erica goes first, kills Saros from below, and then Kanto's down one space. She doesn't have to go the full 2.
Okay. So she
after that, yeah. After that, Yuri just foul plays with her.
So he's over there.
Right. And then you can...
He could.
Well, you don't even need to Kanto him. You don't even need to do that. You can just
leave him
keep him where he is.
Okay.
Yeah. And then dance with Plumeria from below.
So there. Okay.
That means that you now can kill Aether with Azura, and Yuri can move and kill Sigurd, right?
That's right.
I mean, you could do the calcs just to make sure, but that probably checks out. Okay, and would he be able to tank a shot from Mirabilis at that point, would be my question.
Yeah.
Then that sounds like logical to me and the safest option. So it just boils down to whether or not you trust the Fire Emblem community's villain over here.
I mean, let's give it a try. I was gonna do it different. I was gonna tank Sigurd and get rid of these two, but I mean, sure. What do we have to lose? I have 5 more ladders. Huh. Yeah, because this guy, he can't do anything from there. How much damage is this guy going to do? He's going to have 59 attack. You have 41 res. You're getting... She's not going to get attack and speed or attack res push, unfortunately. She's too low on health. She would do -4, though, to him. Or what if I tanked him with Thor? Can Thor take a hit? Probably not, actually. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I guess we'll go with your theory. So we attack first.
Does Yuri one-shot him, is the question. What does he have, Moonbow?
He has Glimmer. So he...
Glimmer? So, and you have... Is that attack speed solo 4?
Yeah.
And it's so that's 13, 60, 70?
His weapon gives him 6 also.
Yeah, you're going to shred him in one shot. I think you're fine if you do it the way I said it.
All right, let's go for it. So we attack here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we Kanto back 1 space, right?
1 space, yes.
Okay. All right, and then we foul play him.
Right.
And we leave him there, right? So, end turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now we have you do
No,
that.
don't move her first, so because then he won't get his solo.
Right, okay, so we dance him
So
now.
dance him first, yeah.
All right, now we do that. And then
There's
we
your
kill
one-shot.
Ozer. Okay.
Yes. And he should be able to easily tank a hit from Mirabilis at that point.
All right, nicely done, man.
I still got a little bit left in the tank from the good old days.
Okay.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but the old tricks work sometimes, you know?
All right, let's see what happens. I think we're good here, though.
Yeah, you should be fine.
All right, man. Big ups to Link King Owns for holding it down on that one. That was awesome. All right, at this point, we have to be wary of Hector. So I still got to get... I'm going to save Hector for last, I think, because I want to get the pots. So...
Now you just bait Catria, I guess.
I was going to player phase her with somebody, actually. I think Regan can probably...
Oh, you've got melee. You've got melee people. That's true. You could do that.
So I'm thinking let's get rid of her. Probably with Regan. It is still turn 4, so we can Kanto out with Regan as well.
Yeah, you've got all the time in the world.
Or, in fact, why not do this? And then he can move wherever, it doesn't matter. Wow, that's a pretty close call here, actually.
Yeah, because she doesn't have her special up.
No, but I mean, she's doing a lot of damage to me, even though I have type advantage.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this Catria hits like a truck.
Yeah, no joke. Okay, so now it doesn't matter where this guy goes. He can go there, get danced, move there. He's not in attack range of anybody.
And there's no more of the movement shenanigans either, so you're good.
Yeah. All right, so we just don't want to...
break the panic manner or whatever.
Well, I could have, but if he goes down there, gets danced, and goes there... Oh, actually, yeah, I could have. Doesn't matter. All right, I guess we'll send Thor on this side to get rid of this pot. Even if
that works too.
Even if Hector tries to player phase her, if he jumps there, she dances from there, and then he jumps there, she's still gonna beat him.
Yeah, I think you're fine at this point.
Yeah. All right, so who needs Elimine when you just have a big brain? You don't need Elimine for a false start. You just take care of business this way.
Pretty much.
All right, so I guess at this point we just leave Mirabilis alive then. I can player phase Hector now. Probably not... Well, does it matter? I guess it doesn't. Just get rid of that trap. Put him over there. Yeah, let's just go for this, I guess.
It's so sad seeing him get so easily shredded on player phase. It makes me want to cry on the inside.
He's running the magic build, though, to deal with the magic threats. That's not the one you run, so...
That's true. I mean, even if it was the one I run, I guess he wouldn't be getting special cooldown. No, she was.
She has nullification of guard.
Yeah. That's sad. That's very sad.
Yeah, the offensive units now are just so overtuned, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
All right, but we are golden here.
GG.
All right, that was a fight, man. That what kind of nonsense was that? We took up all the time of this video on that one fight. I wanted to talk to you about other stuff too, but I think that's probably a good enough place to call it.
We got a brain squeeze going on here to strategize.
Okay, so that's going to wrap us up for today's session in Aether Raids. Sorry you guys were forced to watch all of that nonsense go on, but hey, at the end of the day, we didn't need Elimine to beat a Catria Ball, so is Elimine really a must-summon unit? I don't know about that. So that's just my take. I mean, she's obviously very good. Feel free to use her, of course, if you manage to get her, or if you like the character for some reason. She's a pretty wild card unit, I would say. Did you ever expect...
I don't know why anyone would like the character. She has no backstory whatsoever. I mean, I guess some people might like the art or the voice acting.
The art is very nice. The voice acting is very nice. I actually kind of think it's cool that she got added because she's such a random character from...
Where's Athos, bro? You got Bramamon first and then Elimine? What a snub, man.
Yeah, well, I've been pushing for Athos. I call him Athos, not Athos, but... I mean, it doesn't matter. You guys all know who we're talking about. Athos, I think, would have been a better choice, but at the same time, I feel like they may be saving him for something else down the road. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, but anyways, that's a good enough place to wrap. Thanks so much, LinkKing, for being here today and giving me some of your time.
Man. It was a pleasure.
And you also had a pretty wild strategy there, so it is a good thing we brought you on. You were able to help us out there and get the win on that fight.
Letting me relive the old glory days in Aether Raids.
Yep. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the content and that crazy fight there. This is your boy Tacho signing out. So have a good one, guys, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.
Bye-bye.